Because meat is
The way
20.
that sloshed
All
you.
right, folks. Sorry about that short interruption. Brought to you by Pat's computer crash. Not sure exactly what happened there. My mic cut out, and then my machine decided you're done.
We're
So
parting ways with that sponsor, by the way.
yeah, right. Um, so as soon as we get the tabletop up, we'll be ready to go. But so Arvesh, the he basically is offering you food now because he's kind of like leans back and looks over his shoulder at the big cauldron that they've got. That they're a couple of guys there and a couple of women there's cooking some, it looks like some sort of stew.
So yeah, so Arvesh is gonna kind of like stay near the fire, kind of walk over. It's like, thank you. It's very hospitable. Oh well, inhospitable out here, but you guys are making it very hospitable. Um, and I guess I'm trying to just kind of like buy a little time in the hopes that like I can like sit down, eat, relax, try and get like almost a short rest while talking to him.
Like this,
Um,
theoretically trying to recover my wild shapes. Like,
yeah,
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 so
like.
Sure, you're thinking out loud.
yeah, no, I kind of caught on to what he was saying too.
Okay.
So
Um, so I guess I like, stalling for time with like eating and being like, I don't want to, you know, put you guys out if you need. I can give you berries, and I'm gonna like pull out the good berries and say they'll sustain you, but they're probably not as good as your stew. Also, I don't want to be the only one eating. If will you guys eat with me? I
and
don't know how this
you
works.
see, I mean, as they're doing it, you see other people coming up with bowls or grabbing bowls that are there, and they're slopping stew in there, and they're walking off to other fires. I mean, it's generally going all the time, and they just seem to be people
Okay.
coming and going and eating. And
Are
So
they
yeah,
excited about fresh fruit in the middle of the frozen tundra?
yeah, they're excited about the good berries, buddy.
the one people I can trick into eating good berries.
Why you gotta say quick?
Because it feels like no one wants them. So these are the one people who are going to be excited about fruit in the middle of the tundra who are like, "Oh, yeah, we'll take some." And I'm like, "Ha, suck it. You're going to be full for a whole day."
You're gonna laugh until the first guy takes all 8 and eats them all.
Stomach
So yeah,
explodes.
so you're
um
you're pulling out berries.
I'm going to pull out a handful of good berries.
Okay.
I get 10 of them, and
All right.
I can offer this their sustenance, their south sustenance.
Hmm. Not unlike
They do
snowberries.
they
Okay.
don't they don't look like much, but they're as hardy as a stew.
Hmm. We accept your gift. And he
I'm gonna, yeah.
has so he motions, and you see one of the cooks comes over and grabs the berries and throws them into the stew.
Arvesh just does one of those like people are gonna be like stopped up for days.
Hey, pour some gruel in there.
Oh boy. Either way, so is he kind of pushy with questions
He
after like the stew is
he
eaten?
hasn't been so far.
Okay. So does it seem like I'm able to kind of buy a good bit of time between like the stew, the good berries, before either him or the other guards or anybody kind of like inquires anymore, or
No, they're
does
going
he
to
kind of
continue.
just leave me? Okay.
They're continuing. They're going to continue to ask questions as you've gotten your stew,
Oh,
and you're sitting.
damn it. Damn it. So I'm sitting there eating this stew, just like, good soup.
It's surprisingly filling now that it has good berries in it.
It's an extract of good berry pad.
Yeah,
It's extra filling, but not quite.
I said it was surprisingly
Yeah.
filling. Uh,
Yeah.
so he's now. Do you
close to the sun.
have exchanged gifts and food. Who are you looking for?
You know, now that you say that, what the fuck did I don't know.
Yeah, what's her name?
Give me a second. I said it before, but I need to pull up my character sheet, which I didn't do beforehand. You would think I would know this information.
Yeah, I mean, it's only your mother.
I mean, you probably
She
just
can't-
knew her as Ma.
You can't. She can't be that important.
You know what? Okay.
Where did I put that note? Uh-oh. Buffering. So Arvesh is gonna. Well, like I said, I'm looking for a woman. She looks a little bit like me.
She should
darker
must
skin.
be an important woman if you're braving the winter spite to find her.
I mean, yeah. We're actually came north for a few people. Though
We?
this was the first. Yeah, some friends of mine.
So
Though
there
the
are
storm-
more of you
well,
then.
So Arvesh could say, well, there were more of us. They kind of are back in the blizzard. They're not. And then, like, Arvesh is gonna kind of like sit up, like, they're not as hardy as I am.
So
And
you-
like all,
you see-
all like 10 Constitution, 8 Strength. Arvesh is just kind of like gonna puff his chest a little bit.
So you see, he then looks at the two scouts that are with you, and then nods to a couple of the other barbarians, and then does throws a head this way. You see them take off.
Oh boy. Where are they? Where are they going?
To find your friends.
Head west. It's gonna be hard to find them though. There's a big old blizzard out there.
There's always a blizzard here.
Does it ever go away?
Some days, not many.
Because this
Oh.
isn't on the travel brochure.
So again, who is the woman?
That is a good question, Pat, because I am not seeing where I wrote it down.
Yeah, my mother.
Yeah, my mom? She goes by mom? No. Oh my god.
Mama Fang speaker?
Yeah, Mama Fang speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Serene,
Okay, that's fine.
and
Ah.
I think I'm gonna go with that because I cannot find it in any of my notes.
You come looking for Serene.
Yeah, yes.
Who is she to you?
She's very important to me. Very, very important to me.
Yes, we've covered
Like-
that already.
Yes. Like, I've traveled a very, 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 very long way and spent a long time trying to find her.
We don't want Bear to just pop in. Hey, Arvesh, you find your mother?
This
yet?
again does not answer the question.
I mean, I guess the question doesn't matter if she's not here. Are you saying she's here?
I have not said either way.
Well, like I said, she is very important to me. That is who she is to me without knowing if she's here.
This feels weird. Is this discretion?
This is Arvesh trying to learn from his roguish friends. The meaning of not immediately being like, "Hi friend, here's all of the necessary information for you to screw me over."
No, I was just joking because discretion sounds weird to me. I just wanted to make sure.
So I don't mean to be vague, but it sounds like you seem to know her.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Might I ask where you got that necklace?
You can.
And where did you get that necklace?
It was given to me.
And who gave you that necklace?
How do you know the necklace?
And Arvash is gonna like dig into the scarf, pull the scarf around, dig into like the outer coat a little bit, pull the sweater he's wearing underneath that up. So hold on, sorry. Hold on. Okay, it's back. Oh, it's behind here. Hold on. And gonna pull the.
It's snagged.
Yeah, no, it's on the back side. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry. And pull out the necklace that matches it.
You see, he comes closer and looks down at the necklace. And you were given this necklace?
Oh God, no! Oh no! Arvesh is gonna say, yeah, I was given this. This was given to me by her.
She gives these to many people, then.
Not that I know of. Only her and I had these.
Your mom gave them to everybody.
Oh my God, mother!
Gam's a whore. I'm sorry,
Then
go back.
again, I ask, who is she to you?
She is my mother.
Interesting. Then you have come a long way to find your mother.
I have. I have come a very long way to find her and ensure she is safe, and if necessary, return home with her.
Then I have news for you. Mixed.
Uh-oh.
I can't tell if he was trying to call me mixed or he's telling me the news is mixed.
If
Because
you don't-
one's
Arvin,
super
technically-
racist,
You heard
one's
it.
super racist,
you-
and one's
You
gonna,
heard-
both are gonna make him upset.
You heard it exactly the way he said it. I mean, you
God fucking damn it.
Looking at him, it's. I mean, give me an insight check.
Okay, thank you, because to be honest, both ways, Arvash is gonna be pretty fucking pissed. 24.
Okay. He did not mean it as a racial insult.
Okay,
At all.
Good,
So,
good,
yeah.
good. Okay, all right. Well, what do you mean mixed news?
Your mother was with the tribe, with the clan, for a long time. Recently, many of the tribe were taken. She was with them.
Who took them?
The giants.
Pat, Arvash is gonna kind of like look away and just like describe the frost giant he saw before. He's gonna start describing. It was like pale skin, kind of almost bluish, whitish hair. About what was it like? Probably like 18 feet tall,
Something
16
like that,
feet
yeah.
tall. Um,
They are all like that.
where did they go?
Our scouts followed them to the northeast to a glacial rift. Some of our
Could one of
scouts made it back.
any of the scouts that made it back, would any of them be able to take us to that rift?
Who is us?
My companions and myself.
We shall have to see when your companions show that. Chances are we will be able to help, yes.
So I have 2 spell slots that I can prepare. I'm just gonna take a look. Do I like are obviously it's a blizzard, but are there any like animals nearby? Do they have anything like that?
You see some ox-like animals that they are using to like pull the, kind of pull the carts. Some of them looks like the others they were actually pulling by hand.
Okay. They don't have like, there's no like I don't know, I say birds, but there's no like uh dogs or anything that's, much quicker.
You see some rabbits that are in cages. Like clearly they're going to be used to be eaten, but
Are they like snow rabbits? Do I
Yeah.
think that they would be quick in the snow?
yeah, absolutely.
Oh. If you would excuse me one for where's Animal Messenger? I gotta
And-
find the spell.
Like as you say, can you excuse me for a minute, and you start to move towards like any of the cages or anything,
Yeah.
you feel a hand kind of not like, but just a hand lays on your shoulder. Just, well, we are not indisposed to George you. We do not know you either. What is it you intend?
If you would give me just 2 minutes, I can send one of these rabbits to get my friends faster than any of your scouts can move.
Proceed.
I'm gonna walk over to the rabbit. I have to take 2 minutes to prepare it, the
Okay.
spell. And then I'm going to use a second level spell slot to cast Animal Messenger on the Asmonal Messenger.
Fuck you, man.
Asshole
There's
messenger.
there's my dyslexia coming in. My Asmamol.
Your asshole messenger.
Yeah, my Asshole Messenger. So on this Snow Rabbit, I can speak a message up to 25 words. The target beast travels for the duration of the spell towards this specific location up to 50 miles in 24 hours. We didn't travel 50 miles.
No, not even close.
So the creature knows where specify a location that I have visited. So because I've been there and I know it's like pretty straight west, would I be able to use the magic to get the animal there?
You think so?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell him to look for the tent in the snow directly west of here, for a tiefling. And
Sleeping.
I'm gonna say, let him know that we are straight east. We are. It would. I have to do the. Hi, Gregamel. We are straight east. Found barbarians. They're nice. Scouts are looking for you. Head east.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let the magic go and.
Like I said, that was 17. You still have 8 more words if you need them.
Yeah, no, the problem is like Arvesh hasn't really like used this a bunch, so he's not like sure that he
Okay.
has to use 25. I could have used more. I didn't use.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do your magic. You speak And you see the chieftains kind of looking, curiously as you do this,
Yeah.
and the rabbit kind of boom takes off, and you see him like darting along in the snow, just
So it looks. I'm looking at it. I'm like, okay, it's moving way faster than what I think the scouts are going.
yeah, big time.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean
Perfect.
the scouts. When you saw the scouts moving, they were moving quick, but quick as opposed to where you guys are moving. But it's
Not quick like
Yeah.
a runner.
yeah, I mean they're still kind of trudging through the snow while the rabbit is kind of just bounding over the top of it.
I'm
So-
really excited about what's gonna happen when this rabbit hits the fucking tent.
Hopefully he doesn't hit the winter wolves first. So the chieftain looks as the rabbit takes off. You are a shaman?
I so my people would call it a druid.
Hmm.
Though I've heard some called that as well.
Very well.
But so how did you come into possession of? Oh, what? I'm very sorry. What is your name?
Hearken.
Harkin. It's very nice to meet you, Harkin. I am Arvash.
It is good to meet you, Arvash.
So, just to be clear, is it safe to say that you're not gonna try and kill me and eat me or anything like that?
You're too stringy.
Hypothetically, if one of my companions wasn't as stringy.
We are not cannibals.
Okay.
We don't have anything to worry about.
Okay.
Well, you did eat the stew, so.
Wait, what? Yeah, Arvis goes, wait, what?
And he just laughs.
Yeah. Okay. If that's the case, I do apologize for this. Petra, it's cool. And I'm just gonna
All
turn
right.
and yell for Petra off to the side.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna make my way toward the camp,
Okay.
and for this fire here, I'm gonna creep around this pile of wood here.
All right.
Everything's okay.
Harkin, this is one of my companions, Petra.
And you see
Petra.
his first reaction as he sees the dragonborn come around the corner is to reach for his axe, and then as you say it's your friend, he's like, you keep strange friends.
Howdy.
Everybody reacts that way. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I apologize for the deception. I didn't know how you guys would react, and I figured she's my best bet getting out of here.
Wise move.
Pat, did you reset my health?
Probably.
Okay, let me just, because I had lost a good chunk of health to the wind wolves. I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, I
yeah.
probably reset it trying to fix a lot of that stuff, so don't worry about
No,
it.
it's all good. So yeah, Petra, this is Harkin.
And you see as he looks and you're still back there, he's come dragon person.
Okay. I'm gonna stay by my buddy.
Yeah, and you are getting you're getting some odd stares from a lot of the other barbarians, but they are not, as you go, they look, kind of give you a sidelong glance, and then they look at Harkin to see, and they notice that his stance and his demeanor are alert but relaxed, and you can see a lot of the tension about the other barbarians fades as well. It is very clear that Harkin is most definitely the leader of this encounter,
Gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
and that he's well respected.
Right.
So I guess I do want to know, how did you come about having that necklace?
As I said, Soreen gave it to me.
I understand, but she just gave it to you? I mean, these are kind of important to us.
I've known her for many years.
Are you married to her now?
I'm not married to anybody.
Wow.
You
Are
you're
you
exclusive
guys,
now?
is this just a swingers club? Is this a commune of swingers in the north? Is that what this is? Like, Jesus Christ.
Why buy the cow?
I'm gonna be a good friend and ask all the questions he doesn't want to ask about his mom. What you're special to her though, right?
I suppose. There are many women in the tribe that are trying to gather my interest.
Ooh.
Okay, so Petra, he had said that,
Daddy.
they're just my stepdads, plural.
I want a DNA test, Maury.
What the?
Um,
Where did you get that idea?
does this mean I get multiple Christmases?
Think of all the presents.
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
so, Arvesh, you say Petra, Harkin was saying that my mother and others from the tribe, is this a clan? Have been taken by ice frost giants, and I'm not gonna look to them, kind of like confirmingly that they're frost giants.
Yeah, I heard all of this. I stayed in earshot in case they were about to harm you. But they didn't, so everything's cool.
Okay, so we're gonna need to find them as soon as possible. There's a what'd you say, a crevasse?
Glacial rift.
Crevice?
There's a
Glacial rift. To the northeast. Once we kind of rest up, I think we can get the group. Little Rabbit is heading out to go get them, and so the scouts will find them on their way here.
Okay.
But we can head out and hopefully rescue them. How long ago was this attack? Was it recent?
Several days ago.
She's been gone several days.
Yes.
Did you not try to get her back?
Whoa. They're fucking giants, man.
We sent scouts to see where they were. Their numbers are far greater than what we can manage. We lost many of our best fighters in the first raid. We held them off 3 more times before they took people.
Wow.
Okay. We might need to rest for the day. We're gonna need our full force to be able to do anything, I think.
You are welcome to stay in the camp. You are welcome to whatever amenities you can find. Whatever comforts.
I appreciate that. One of my companions will have his tent, and we'll be able to pitch it somewhere around. I'm like looking around the camp, probably like probably back behind the big tent or up in front over here. But I guess my question is, so these giants, is it just giants or is there something else? The last time we found a giant, there was a dragon. You haven't seen any signs of a dragon, have you?
No. There are many giants, other giant kin, winter wolves. They are meeting in a large group, which is strange.
Okay. What we're helping? I'm gonna look to Petra. I'm like, what we're helping the giants the last time? There was the giants, and then there was those little things
Snack pack.
with no,
Oh,
yeah, it was
well.
the gnolls. It was the gnolls, right?
Oh, was it Knowles?
Yeah,
I
there
thought it was
was.
kobolds because I tried to talk to one of them.
Was it? Well, no, the
Wasn't it
kobolds.
snack pack?
Yeah, so yeah, I've got like Arvash is getting there, but it was the Flint, yeah. But the kobolds were back outside of Lookshy, though not Lookshy,
Oh, yes, yes.
Seagrove. There was the mine and the kobolds, but those were just hill giants and stuff. But I'm talking about the other frost giants that were by the where we met Raquel. Remember?
Right.
And then they
Rogel?
tried to like Raquel.
Raquel?
No.
Raquel with a G?
Yeah. Raquel is, yeah, Raquel. And he was fighting the frost giants, and there was also the gnoll that had like the really nasty flail, and the other
All of
gnolls.
the Flind.
Lind. So something's going on if these giants are recruiting all of these other things to help them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn to Harkin. Oh, sorry.
Do I have any knowledge of this sort of thing going on in the north when during the time that I was there? Like
What, of giants and other humanoids banding together, or
yeah, like yeah, in these kind of groups, yeah.
nah? The area that you're at, I mean, giants are a rarity by themselves. So
Mhm.
you've not had very much experience with even giants at all.
Okay.
Arva's just gonna turn to Harkin and say, are there others like you here in the north that might be able to help? Do you have brothers, family,
There
anything
are
like that?
other clans
Sure.
would either help or, seeing our weakened state, try to take and absorb the Bear Clan as their own.
The bear clan?
Okay. So outside of them trying to attack you and absorbing you into their own, is there a way to like call them and be like, "Hey, we got we got some giants to the northeast that we want to take care of"?
There will be a great moot in about 4 months.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's way too long. Is there any way to like fast track that?
Ah, I like this.
None
Mark.
that has been done in
Lickety split through here.
recorded history.
Okay, so that hasn't been done, but you're saying it could be done.
Possibly.
Okay, how do we make that possibly into like, let's do this? I don't mean to tell you how to do things, but like, this is my mother. I've come all this way, and I'm not gonna wait 4 months if your people are just gonna, not be able to take care of this. There's got to be others that have had to deal with them. This is a issue for all of the tribes in the north.
How small do you think the winter spite is?
I mean, On a map, it's not very big, but I think that's just because people don't know how to draw things perspectively on maps, especially in a region that they haven't traveled to very often.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I can tell it's a large area, but there has to be ways to get messages out to people. My friend can jump into people's dreams if they sleep.
Doesn't sound weird at all when he says it. Like
Yeah,
that.
it's like that definitely gets a curious look.
Perfectly natch.
He has magics that allow him to put his, I don't know, like his mind state into somebody's dream and then talk to them and manipulate it.
He plants his mind seed into your head.
Into your head soil.
I don't know. You ever hear the tale of like Inception? Like that, it's like that.
The
The
tail
world-
You're gonna walk into this fucking group and they're all just. They got the tinfoil hats on to block you.
If everybody understands the tale of how people are made.
Okay. Y'all might
think
need
he's
some
thinking of
contraception.
consent.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's exactly what it says. So y'all might need some contraceptive.
But then they
Um,
would give out so many necklaces.
I was gonna wait for him to be like, oh yeah, here's your brother.
Well, when a man and a woman give each other necklaces.
Aww.
Okay. Yeah, but look, we can send out messages. We could move this along. Whatever's going on with these giants, we've seen it by Seagrove, and it meant almost like an almost war with Seagrove. There were other giants working with Flind and Knowles and a dragon. So this might be just as bad up here.
One tribe's problems are not another's.
Aw.
Oh, you just do everything by yourselves?
Each clan works independent. We are not a people. We are many people.
Sure, but many ape work together make ape strong. You ever have like a bundle of sticks and they work better together?
Okay, he's not wrong. Many bear strong. Go with the, read your audience.
Yeah. The winter wolves hunt together.
Yeah.
The lone wolf dies.
Yes, and when one winter wolf is seen as weak, the others turn on it.
That's because they don't have things called good berries, which will sustain you, and they don't have magics to heal you, like I did your tribesmen, clansmen. Sorry. Like, you guys are a little. The analogy doesn't fit because you're smart. I guess what I'm trying to say is I know that the last time you tried to defend them and go after them, you realize that there's not enough you can do. Are you planning on just leaving?
No. We're planning to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I've tried waiting and seeing. Not doing that again.
Then we will help you as much
Ah.
as we can. My scouts will take you to the rift.
Perfect. Well,
If any reinforcements come, we will try to stop them. But we do not have the men or the magic.
okay. Do you think that there is any tribe or clan that would come to the aid of Bear Clan.
You truly do not understand the winter spite.
I guess I don't. Could you kind of like help me understand? Could you walk me through? Give me a little brief history?
The short answer, no.
Yes. Okay. How about a little bit longer for me and maybe those sitting at home?
The tribes meet once every 2 years at a great moot where they will trade amongst themselves for people, for goods. If a clan is seen to be weak or on the verge of faltering, they will be absorbed by another clan. Should that clan resist, there is a moot war. I have no intention of hastening a moot war when my clan is weak. While I understand your plight, I will not risk my entire clan to assault the rift.
I understand that now. We are rather dumb and reckless, and would risk all of our hides to, well,
If you
Greg,
have traveled this far, obviously through some means, not entirely overland or oversea,
through tree.
just gives a kind of blank look and then like nods like, yeah, okay. Then you have means far greater than we. You may be able to succeed where we could not. As I said, if you attack the rift, we will attempt to make sure that no reinforcements arrive.
Okay. I think that'll probably be helpful. I know both of my other companions, once they get here, will likely want to know a bit more about the rift, and we can sort of strategize once they get here about the best ways in, their numbers, and what your scouts have seen. And we can work out a best plan of attack. But I do appreciate any help that you can get, and hopefully we can get as many of your people back.
Okay, so Gregamel, about
Yeah.
this time, you hear just this frantic kind of at the front door, this frantic like thumping, scratching kind of sound.
Oh, yeah, it must be Arvesh in animal form. So, kind of wanting to play a little prank on my buddy. Can I have one of my unseen servants dress up as Strahd behind the bar?
It would be just clothes behind a bar.
They're invisible.
They're invisible.
Yeah.
Thus
My understanding from the description was we could have them be visible or invisible, but
Oh.
all right, you know, forget that for
Yeah,
now.
I mean visible,
I'm
but
gonna
they're
go
not.
open the tab.
Yeah, it's visible, but they're not like solid. They're not entirely there.
Thought I could have them take the shape of a person, like anyone. But anyway, Yeah, I'm gonna go open the front flap.
Okay.
Hey, Gary, we got company.
You see a snow rabbit out and like standing there.
Fucking delicious. I'm gonna grab it.
And Arvash,
So hold on. When the message arrives, it delivers your message to the creature that you described, replicating the sound of your voice.
Oh, it's hideous.
The messenger speaks only to a creature matching the description I gave. Yep.
Did you
okay.
describe Gregamo or Gaia?
Me.
Gregamo said tiefling, so
Yep.
All right. What does it say?
Oh, I didn't specifically record the words I said, but
I got the gist of it though. You guys are
Yeah.
east. There are scouts coming. Head east, and they're friends.
yep.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Pat. A short rest. I don't get my constitution damage. I think from fatigue.
nope.
Is fatigue gone after a short rest?
Exhaustion, you mean?
Yeah.
Exhaustion. Yeah.
No,
No, it
that's a
takes
long rest.
Well, fuck. Goddamn rabbit interrupted my long rest.
Pat, I think I'm down some hit points. Can I use hit dice?
You want me to short rest you?
Oh yeah.
We got that, Pat. Don't worry.
Sorry, I forgot that this was working.
I'm gonna tell Gayer that hey, we need to go ahead and how many do you want?
Let's say 4.
We need to go ahead and get moving to Gayer, but so we're gonna pack up the tent and get ready and head out and grab the rabbit because it does look delicious.
Okay.
Try to.
Yeah, give me an attack roll on the rabbit.
Yeah, no problem.
I was gonna say hold on really quick. So after it says the message,
4, but it won't let me change this.
really quick, if the messenger doesn't reach its destination before the spell ends, the message is lost, and the beast makes its way back to where the spell was cast. So I think it just starts to head back to where it was cast.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to catch it though,
Okay. So just
because that looks delicious.
give me just give me a die 20. It's like a normal attack roll, so you're unarmed strike.
An unarmed strike, sure. Unarmed strike.
It's gonna say,
There you go.
but yeah, if you do unarmed strike, it's gonna tell you it needs a target.
Oh yeah. All right.
So just roll a 20 on the bottom. Just roll a 20-sided there.
Got it.
Okay. So yeah, as it's going away, you manage to grab a leg. So
Cool. I'm gonna grab it by the scruff of the neck and start carrying it while heading east.
You're just carrying it?
Well, I'm not gonna eat it raw.
Oh,
Gregamo, do you need to bring the rabbit?
Yeah, it's food.
So you've got it.
Yeah,
It's
it's unlimited.
It's
Oh, yeah.
squirming, and you basically, I mean, you hear like the screeches at the, it's making like screeches noises. It's being pretty noisy.
Gayer brought up a good point that I have all the unlimited food I want in the tent, and so I just tossed the rabbit aside.
Okay. And you see the rabbit just darts off like due east.
We're gonna follow the rabbit, and of course packed up my tent and all that good stuff, and
Okay.
we're going.
All right. And about 20 minutes, like head into the east for about 20 minutes, you see some other figures kind of traveling in your direction.
These must be the scouts.
Hello, the scouts.
Hello, Southlanders.
Yeah, we're coming to your base to talk with Arvash. Is he over there at your base right now?
He's at camp, yes.
Cool. Let's go. We're going. We're going
All right.
with you.
So they're turn around and start heading back the other way.
I kind of hope they were gonna fight us on that. All right. Oh, all right then. Thought you take the lead.
you wanted them to fight you on that?
Well, I wanted them to be like, who are you? There's a question and this and that. Not like fight, but
Oh, gotcha.
yeah. They're very trusting. We could be anyone.
Yes.
Yes.
A tiefling and a halfling, or half elf, that, just came
Or
out of a
wandering in the
big
blizzard,
giant
just the two.
tent.
Yeah, just happen to be out in the middle of a blizzard that are very clearly Southlanders.
And
To be fair, everyone here is always out in a blizzard.
and
Yeah.
directly in the direction that Arvash told them to look for a tiefling.
This is sort of a case of like if someone knocks on your space station door, you probably know who that is, or else don't open it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
pretty much.
dude,
Yeah.
But you know what? We're in. We can totally get them on their car's extended warranty now. We found them in the middle of nowhere. All right, we're in, Pat.
All right. So Arvash, any particular other questions you want to ask before these two show up?
Fuck everything up.
So not entirely. I would just kind of be asking him about the Bear Clan. More or less just trying to get an understanding of like the people. Like, okay, so like are you like your warriors? Do you have any tradesmen? Is there like kind of trying to like thinking. Gil's drawing a blank on like what questions would lead to like learning more about the people and specifically about the clan as a whole. I know we did the Avenaria lore sessions, so I have an idea of who they are, but Arvash would want to know a little bit about them and kind of asking the questions that say like, okay, so you've been up here your entire life. What makes your clan different than another clan? What do you guys do? Is this place that you're at right now a like sacred place that you've come to before? Seems pretty defensible. Shit like that.
All right. Now I'm trying to find all this stuff. All right, there's articles and categories. It should be in here. It's not there.
Bam. Let's see. No, we did a whole bunch of them.
I know, that's what I'm trying to look for here.
What did we put it under?
That's a good question. There's that. Countries and license. Wow.
Weird.
Yeah, I'm not finding it at all.
um
What happened to
Did
all
we
of
not-
that work?
Did you, that's I'm just looking at that. We have the Sandstalkers, we have like the desert stuff we did, but
And that mummy that owes us a favor.
the Immortal Kings? I think it's under Winter Spite, no?
No, I looked for Winter
There's the Fox tribe under Winter Spite.
And where are you seeing
The
Winter
northern so the Northern Barbarians, Bear Tribe, Eagle Tribe. Okay, so really quick. So I'm at the homepage. I went to Countries and Lands, Landmarks, Winter Spite. In Winter Spite, it said related ethnicities, Fox Tribe. I went to the Fox Tribe and it was like, hey, did you mean Northern Barbarians? And I went to Northern Barbarians, and at the bottom it's got all of the tribes. I am a hacker. This is
Yeah,
hacking
still
now.
not fine. Send me a link.
Let's do this. Control C. You boys, getting ready to be a IT professional.
Yeah, okay.
I'm getting tired at going to the. Oh, wait, what? Adult content warning. The fuck? What did we put in the bear content that's adult content warning?
Arvesh's mom.
Probably has to do with that necklace,
That's
honestly.
his mom. Wow. Oh, damn, Pat. This is where we did the pinups of Arbash's mom.
God fucking damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what's going on. They're all listed as ethnicities.
Ethnicities?
Yep.
Bear tribe. Yeah. It is. I have to log in because it is not letting me look at the bear tribe because apparently we did something in there. What did we put in there to I mean either way. Either
Would
way.
this be a good time to take our break while we look for that?
Yeah.
Well, we've got it. I mean, what kind of? I mean, what
I
kind?
so the pro- I that's what I'm saying is I am drawing a blank on
These are so good.
what sort of questions I would be asking specifically to get
Got that mid-
just a general information. Like I wouldn't like Arvash wouldn't be like, so tell me about your culture. It would be like,
like
so how is it that your tribe survives here for such a long time in such an inhospitable place? And that sort of like I'm sort of past the time to kind of get an understanding of who they
So
are.
he lets you know. I mean, they, like the other tribes, tend to resemble their totem, and the totem that they follow is the bear. So, and you realize now, looking around, that all of the people in this tribe are, well, not all of them, but for the most part, they are large people. I mean, they just
Sure.
generally tend to be bigger than what you've seen. Um, they do have, you see now, like underneath, once you get to a point where the chief then pulls the head back off of the polar bear cloak, you see, he's got just elaborate long braids, multiple braids. Um, Not quite cornrows, not quite like dreadlocks, but a lot of thick braids that fall. And he tells you that those are marks of each person's hunt. That as they, if they have a notable successful hunt, they'll add a braid, or they'll add a length to the braid. And he goes on to tell you that the way that they survive is by moving, and when things get very bad,
Okay.
in which you're looking around like, what do you mean when they get? And he kind of laughs and is like, "What, this small storm? This is mild." And he says, "When things get bad, we will do as the bear does, and we will, hunker down for a time." Um, you know, it, so I mean, you get the impression that they are, uh, experienced, successful hunters that move.
Okay.
That move is, he says, "And we move to follow, the game that is in an area." He says, with the entry of the giants, we are bound to be on the move again. They've scared off or captured to eat most of the big game that we would use to feed ourselves.
Sure.
What a life.
Okay.
And then he goes on to say that each tribe, each clan has their area that they will traverse, that they traverse along, and it's generally a 2-year path, which is why there is a great moot every 2 years, and where the bear clan hunts these areas for animals that are found here, we will trade pelts that the other tribes may not find. So at that 2-year moot, each tribe then trades goods that you would not find. And he points out, like on some of the tents, you see things like eagle feathers that are tied to the tent. Different kinds of animal pelts or different kinds of, you see eagle feathers or raven feathers. In one case, you see a fox pelt. So it's supposed to be, as he describes, it's a mark of a successful person that can have, like many of the different tribes pelts, or because that means that they were a successful hunter as well, and they were able to trade for those types of things. And and as he says, you look around and you don't see much in the way of like bows, right? You see very few bows, but you see a lot of javelins, a lot of spears, and he goes on to say that there are the clan of the eagle is very adept in making the bows, and he says so the bows that you see here are traded from the bear clan to the eagle clan at the Great Moots.
Sure. Okay.
And then if one clan becomes lean and needs new blood, we will trade for people. Where
What?
a clan will offer daughters to join or sons, a clan that has more mouths that it can feed will trade those sons or daughters to become part of a new clan. That's how we
Okay.
keep new blood going from one clan to another.
I mean, yeah. So that works for me to kind of give Arvash an understanding of what's going on and who the people are. I appreciate it. But yeah, I figured like I'd ask a little bit about kind of a little like oh yeah, like noticing the feathers and you know ask about a couple of things, but I honestly like not needed to specifically go into anything. He's kind of more waiting for the rest of the group to arrive because he's just antsy to. Okay, we need to go. We need to go.
He's vamping, in other words.
A little bit.
Yeah. So
Trying to be polite.
yeah, and as Harkin is showing you around and giving you kind of the idea of how they exist, you finally see the scouts walking up with Gregamel and Gaer.
Perfect. Harkin, those are them. Those are our companions.
He kind of looks, sees Gregamel, looks at Gaer. They are certainly, most certainly, not of the clans.
Oh, sure. We did have someone that kind of fit a little bit more of your guys' stature, but he was busy eating crayons. I'm kidding.
I got him.
I really hope
What's
Tony's
a
listening.
clan? I'm just gonna come in on.
Crayons. I don't know what
Yeah.
those
Ran
are.
out of crayons to bait him up here.
No, he is gonna come on Wednesday and he's gonna be like, hey Gil, I'm like, hey, and he's gonna just punch me in the shoulder. No, Arish, he is still further south. He has business to take care of, but
Arvash, did you find your mother?
wow.
Yeah, are we getting out of here? Are we done?
Yeah, yes and no. Um, I know where
Stick with the yes.
I know where she's at, but
Uh,
she's
That's
been
a-
taken. I guess the giants we found to the south aren't the only giants that are taking people.
We have to fight more giants.
do they know if she's alive?
I'm gonna turn towards Harkin.
The last we saw, she was alive, as were the other members of the clan.
How long until they, do that thing with them where they're not, that thing that we just asked about?
How long till they do the opposite of that?
Yeah, unalive.
How long until they prepare her for horrible necromantic rituals?
Zoom down there, Gary. We'll get to that. Yeah, okay, but realistically, what are her odds? What are they doing with them?
Depends on how many other captives they have and how much other food they have.
Food? They're eating them?
Alright. I'm gonna take 5 minutes to start preparing scrying. I didn't say that out loud. That's not in character. I'm saying I'm gonna take 5 minutes to start preparing scrying.
Correct. All right. So where are we going next?
Well, we passed by some heavier trail.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the trail that they were on.
We're gonna
There's-
look at the bear. Look at Mr. Head Bear guy for confirmation, Pat.
They are inside of a glacial rift.
A rift.
What is a glacial rift?
It's a break in a glacier.
Oh, well, that's easy enough to find if they have a centralized home. You know where it is?
Yes.
Are we gonna? I mean, I guess I assume we're going to get his mom, right?
Oh, how many? Yeah, how many giants are there?
50? 60?
I feel like this might be a stealth mission more than
boy.
an actual raid.
50 or 60 frost giants head on. Maybe if our
Yeah, that's what I was
friend was here.
That's what I was saying. We should probably have it should probably be more like a stealth mission than a full on raid.
Boy, that's an issue. I mean, yeah, we should at least check it out first because we got some tricks up our sleeve. When are we heading out? Because I'm personally not a big fan of this frozen tundra up here, which I mean, it's really cool aesthetics out there. Some neat snow and other snow. But I wouldn't mind getting back,
Out of this blizzard?
not here. Yeah, out of the blizzard. Yeah. So where's this rift at? I think after a good night's rest, we go take a look at it, huh?
I would suggest getting rest before going.
Yeah.
Mm.
So tomorrow morning we head out to that there rift, huh?
I will have my scouts take you.
Oh, it's awfully kind of you. Okay, cool. Well, that's kind of all I got.
Back into the tent then?
I'm kind of big fan of the tent right now. Yeah. Hey, I got a big tent to put up. You got a spot I could go? You mind if I just over there in the big open area?
Feel free.
Cool. I'm gonna walk over and just pop it up because it's fucking cold out here and go inside. I got no business. I need a fucking rest.
So you throw the tent up?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. So
Standard
Geyer,
configuration.
so before Geyer leaves to go to the tent, Arvesh can say, Geyer, can I borrow your mirror?
Oh, of course.
Take the mirror and make sure I say that where Gregamel doesn't hear it.
I've walked off to put the tent up. You're fine.
Perfect. All right, perfect. I'll be in behind you guys. I'll be heading in.
And into the tent we go.
I'll go in too.
How does Bear Clan feel about the tent?
Oh yeah, you guys throw the tent up, and you definitely, Gregamel throws a tent. Guy, you definitely see a lot of the barbarians kind of stand up and look like what some of them start wandering like towards where the tent is, like because it is. I mean, it's larger essentially than anything that's there.
Mm.
Probably the largest structure they've ever seen.
That front door is open to group members only.
Yeah, I mean it's probably not as big as the Great Hall that they've got packed up right now, but yeah, I mean it is.
And it goes up a whole lot easier.
It's the biggest damn tent they've ever seen for sure. And they're kind of wandering around and looking at it, but not being belligerent about it, not trying to get in or anything. They're just
Curious.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. With the tent up, because Gregamel sampled all the booze inside, because the booze is all the booze that he thinks of, and you can only imagine so much. So he's gonna go try to see if he can buy some booze off of the Bear Claw leader guy that Gil was talking to, Arvesh was talking to.
Harkin?
You just had to say that, because I was gonna say, as you're doing that, I finish up my 5-minute preparation of the scrying spell, and take the mirror that I got from Gaer, and I was gonna scry on my mother to see if she's still alive, what condition she's in, and if I can see any notable surrounding areas. So I picture Arvesh is still by the fire and was like, "Harkin, I can make her appear if you wish to see."
This is interesting magic.
So I'm gonna cast scrying on her, and I just picture there's just me, and I'm like, this, yep,
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, I mean you get a very clear picture of her.
Okay.
She doesn't. I mean, yeah, she's worse for wear. I mean, obviously she's taken by a bunch of giants.
Yeah.
But it's not like you don't see. I mean, it doesn't look like they've beaten her severely, or she's not hanging on a hook or anything else. She's in with a bunch of other people that could be in about roughly the same shape. You do see there are some other clansmen. Obviously, I mean, you would think they're probably bear clansmen because they're larger people. Some of them you do see have, some elaborate braiding in their hair. They appear to be a bit worse for wear. I mean, worse than she is. So
Okay.
you would suspect that they probably put up a fight and then were taken afterwards. And it looks like, I mean, they've been given, furs to throw on the ground to sleep on. But they are definitely, I mean, it's definitely some sort of a cell. I mean, it's not, they're not just in a room. They are a lot of people in a cell, and you see, there's the kind of chamber pot to the side kind of deal, and it's pretty squalid, but they're not. I don't want to say they're not suffering, but they're not. I mean, they're not. It could be a lot worse. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
Given what you know about giants, well, it could be a lot worse.
Gotcha. So yeah, we're doing that when Gregamel can pull up.
Excuse me, could I buy a trade for a bottle of I don't know, whatever it is you guys drink up here?
Arvesh immediately takes the mirror and
I'm gonna look over at Arvesh and his hurried attempts and go, 2 bottles.
Then you went back to the tent.
Yeah, and then I did, and then now I'm here. But,
Yeah, I get that. If I would have known, I wouldn't have been doing it just out here.
yeah, you can't just do that in the middle of a campfire. Come on, that's weird.
No, like
Put it
I
away.
can,
Put
I
it-
can't.
put it
You know,
away.
you shouldn't shame me for this. It's your fault.
I'm sorry I walked in on you doing it in public.
Yeah. Next time you should like wear a bell or something.
Okay, I'll knock first. I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
To be clear, we're talking about scrying, right?
Yeah, you're scrying yourself. Yeah. Pat.
Your friendship is never the same after you walk in on somebody scrying, you know?
Ugly scrying. I want to ask around, where can I buy or trade for a bottle of, I don't know, whiskey or ale?
You are with Arvash and are looking for his mother, correct?
Yeah, we're gonna find her and get her back so we can do other stuff. But yes, I promised him I would help her get her back. Help him get her back.
You see, he walks over and grabs a couple of bottles of something and brings them back. Says, if you are willing to help, then take these as my gift.
Oh, it's very kind of you. Thank you. What's your name?
Harkan.
Harkin. Thank you, Gregomel. Really appreciate it. You know what? You mind if I sit here and drink this with you?
Feel free.
Okay. Well, thank you. I'm gonna take a seat around or near him and just start drinking. And what's Arvash doing?
Seeing that you're now there, Arvesh is gonna, kind of like drop the spell
Oh shit!
and like
I'm
put
sorry.
the mirror off into his bag so he doesn't like crush it or break it and can give it back to Gaer. But he's gonna sit down.
Holy water, Gaia can make it.
What was it?
If you need more holy water, Gaia can make it.
Oh, do we can use holy water for that? I thought it was you had like $1,000 mirror or something.
You need the 1,000 gold mirror as a focus, and you need 25 gold pieces worth of holy water as the material component that is expended.
Are you sure that's it?
Yep.
I thought we needed a font of holy water, and that was too much to make.
That is an alternative to the mirror.
Okay.
You need a 1,000 gold piece focus and a 25 gold piece material component.
Okay. Hey,
That does
Arvash,
not-
I'm sorry
yeah.
to interrupt you, man. If you want, your back
No,
room.
it's all good. I don't have any more 5th level spells anyways, so
Shit.
that was my one for the day.
If you want, you can use the back room in the tent. That's pretty private.
Like I said, it's not. So I was gonna come over to take a bottle with you to
Aw, you
to
gonna
drink.
drink with us?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Um,
hey, cheers. Here, I'm gonna hand him the open bottle and open the other one.
God, Pat, what is
Oh, my
this
head
that we're
knows that.
drinking?
Someone say drinking?
I don't know. It's
Wait, you can't hear out of the tent, can you? Or you
It-
can, right?
It is alcohol that Harkin gave to Gregomel. That's all you know.
No, I know what I'm saying. Arvash is gonna take a drink of it.
Okay.
What happened?
That's what I'm saying is Pat, what kind of alcohol is this?
So it
because
is-
I'm picturing barbarian.
Yeah,
Alcohol.
it is a thick, dark red.
That should never be the first word to describe a liquid.
It's got a good body to it.
It's a thick,
It's like
Dark
alcoholic
red.
pudding.
dark red purple drink. It's kind of dry, but it has a fruity taste to it and kind of a woody aftertaste. And
Oh, it's toilet wine.
so when you drink it,
Yeah.
it goes down pretty smooth, but you realize very shortly that it has one hell of a kick.
Oh god. So it's like it goes down like a nice wine, but then it leaves that like malort fucking aftertaste.
No. It's not like
Okay.
a really bad
Okay.
aftertaste.
Okay. It just leaves that peatiness afterwards.
Yeah, it's like a slight woody kind of oak barrel
Okay.
kind of taste.
So Arvash like takes a big swig and is like,
Yeah, pretty sweet.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's
yeah, he's just not a
got
fan of
kick.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a fan of like the things that like. Oh, by the way, this is alcohol. It's, yeah. He's gonna pass it to Harkin, and we're just gonna kind of do the like pass it back and forth until it's empty, I guess.
Nice.
And Harkin grabs it and just takes a big, long drink and hands it to Gregamel.
Thanks, friend. What do you call this?
Skelk.
Delicious.
What did he call it?
Skelk.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
Skelk.
Skelk.
S-A. Delk.
Yeah, we're gonna drink it until both bottles until little Arvash passes out. Hopefully.
Aww.
I don't know how. Well, what's Arvash's constitution?
10?
So yeah, that doesn't take long for Arvash to get pretty well sloshed.
Good.
What's Gregamel's constitution?
Probably right around there. Grigamel's constitution is 14.
Okay. Yeah, Arvash is 3 sheets to the wind pretty quick.
All right. Hey, Harkin, I just got a question for you. Just specifically, so you knew Arvash's mother, right?
Yes.
How did she come to be with you guys?
She
If I may ask.
She escaped.
Where you escape from where?
Well, I was not clear on that. She says from people holding her to the southeast. But the only people to the southeast are the immortal kings.
Huh.
Were they people or were they like?
Your mother
And Arvash
said
is just doing like the skeleton impression.
Your mother said people.
People, like slavers, maybe? Is that a thing? Did she by chance ever mention the word or name Vasily?
And Arvash like kind of like just turns with his like bobbing head and just narrows his eyes at Gregamel.
Well, that's what said happened.
We've never heard that name.
Was there anyone else with her?
There were others that came.
Are they still
they
here?
all escaped.
They were all escapees. They were all slaves. Yes.
Are any of them here right now?
Several.
Wait,
They came to us. They came to us with nothing, so we allowed them to indenture themselves to us.
Arvash is like, there's some here, and he's gonna try to like stand up and like immediately like fall like.
Whoa, easy, bud. Easy.
They're here.
Easy. Are any of them around that we could maybe talk to?
Maybe
Arvash
a
is gonna
few.
call out. Arvash is gonna call out Elvish, "Hello!" like really loud as he can, and like almost like fall back like from where he's sitting, trying to like yell it.
Buddy, be cool. Be cool.
I haven't seen anybody from my tribe in a long time, and if they're here, I want to see them.
Yeah,
The
well,
others were not like your mother. They were not kin of the forests.
They were none of them were my mom's tribe. My tribe.
Yeah, but can we still talk to one? They might have an idea on how they came, what happened before here, before this, before they arrived.
the before times.
Of
The before
course.
time.
Arvash is gonna like point to just somebody and be like, hey, you over there, you come here to the south from this north.
No, stop, bud. Stop. Harkin can help us identify who it is. Are there any around this fire right now?
He looks over, kind of like about 2 or 3 fires over, and he says, "Larak is over in that fire.
Larak?
Larak."
Hey, Arvesh, you want to go talk to Larak, but you should probably
Yeah.
let me do the talking?
Oh yeah, let's go talk to Larak. And
Alright.
Arvash is gonna like again step up, and I just picture at this point like Arvash like steps up and like goes to step forward and gets really dizzy and just face plants into the snow.
I'll be back from Harkin. Would you watch over him? Thanks.
Just
And you see basically Harkin just hefts him up and throws him over his shoulder. Like,
Hold on, I'm really sorry about your nice polar bear skin.
and
I
he
can
he
clean that.
he heads over like one of the smaller tents, and you see him pull the flap, and he just throws Arvash inside the tent.
Arvash is gonna this and like you like Gargamel, as you're like leaving, you can say, "Eh, way smaller than like when we were in the tent. Where's the weed?"
Harkin, I can't thank you enough for that. But in an attempt to try, how would you like a nice hot bath in a hot tub?
You know where there's a hot spring around here?
Yeah, come on over here before I go talk to Larak as a thank you for pointing them out. Come
There's-
over here.
There's just a foot coming out of the tent. It's like, I want to go in the tub.
You're already in it, bud. The hypothermia feels warm.
You know what?
So
You'll
like,
drown
as,
and die.
as you're
if you
walking
don't
by and
move.
you've got your foot hanging out there, Harkin just kind of kicks the foot inside, and then
What? Bud?
grabs the bunch of like that pile of blankets that are on there and just throws them on top
Yeah.
of Arvash.
So with that, Arvash is gonna pass out.
Your friend probably will not move until tomorrow.
No, that's typically that's how it goes. But hey, come on over here. Let me grab you another drink. Variety's the spice of life, and you can relax in our tub for a little bit if you want as a thank you. And I'm gonna take him over to the tent, and we can role play that if you want. But I'm
Okay.
gonna
So you
take.
Yeah, I mean, when you open the tent, I mean, he steps inside and he's just like, "This is some strange magic."
Yeah, it's pretty fucking nifty when you're freezing your ass off in the middle of the of the frozen tundra.
Oh, can you guys close the flap, but don't let the cold air in?
Yeah, sorry, Guy. Close the tent behind us. Hey, feel free to help yourself. Here's a fully stocked bar. Grab what you want and head over to the hot tub and just relax a little bit. I can't thank you enough for helping our friends out here and helping us out as well. Out of game. I'm trying to remember how big the fucking hot tub was, but I think it was big enough for like 8 people,
Yeah.
10 people. It was the whole group.
Yeah.
It was
I'm gonna-
the whole
I'm gonna-
group that we had.
Yeah, if he has any trusted warriors or people that fought well today or recently, he's welcome to let those 6 in. I'll invite him to invite those 6 in to relax as a thank you. Geyer, you mind?
If this is not available to the whole clan, I would not single out any members this way. I appreciate the gesture.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I would not wish to sow any kind of discontent amongst my clansmen.
Well, then I'll tell you what. They're all welcome in, but 8 at a time. How about that? You can rotate them for a nice clean bath and a warm drink. How's that?
They may appreciate that.
All right, I appreciate the help, Harkin. Thank you. I'm gonna go look for Larok, who we pointed out,
Okay.
if you could.
So he comes over and he like tells 8 guys to go and gives them instructions. Once you're done, go get 8 more and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then he takes you over to where Larak is. Larak,
Uh,
this man.
Larok, male, female?
Male.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna
Can I
sit
come
down and
with
pass
them?
the bottle to him.
What's that? Hannah?
I would just ask, can I come with them?
Nothing stopping you.
Okay, cool. Then I come with them.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna sit down next to Larok and pass him a bottle.
He takes a drink of the bottle and kind of looks at you like, hello?
Larok, I'm told by Harkin that that you came to this camp by way of another group in the past, with specifically with a woman, a Fang speaker with the last name, had a weird amulet. I'm gonna
Serene.
describe
You came here
Arvash.
with Serene.
What?
That's her name, Serene.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You got the name. You can chat with him then.
We
All right,
came
I'm
with
gonna walk off.
we came with Serene.
Yeah, no, I just said, all right, you got this, and then I'm gonna walk off.
Wait. What did I do this time? And okay, hello. So you came here with Serene? And
A while ago, yes. Is there?
where did you come from? I hear you were captives before.
Okay. So Petra was in the tent when they were talking about that. So she would not have
Was
knowledge
I?
of that. Yes, you were.
Oh. Well, now I am confused. Well, all I knew was her name. The guy who walked off knows what we wanted to ask you. I'm sorry for wasting your time.
Hey,
I assume. So you traveled with her? Were you slaves before?
we traveled for a time, yes.
All right. I don't know what everyone else in my group was gonna ask you. One of us is passed out drunk, and one of us is gone.
Maybe
I'm no
if
good
he-
at talking to people.
Maybe-
Lots of people don't want to talk to me.
Maybe he would have a better idea.
Who?
Your other friend that left, it seemed like he wanted to ask
Oh.
me something.
Yeah, he did. I don't know what it was. I was just tagging along. I guess maybe what Arvash wanted to know was where where Serena's been all this time. They haven't seen each other in a long time. I guess just trying to get her her history, what she's been up to.
Who's Arvash?
He's a relative of Serene's.
She told me all
Her
of her
son.
relatives were gone.
Gone.
Yeah,
You never mentioned having a son.
she didn't say anything about it. No. Well, she mentioned she had family, but they'd all been taken from her and were gone.
Hmm. Oh,
From my perspective, it was you.
where did you meet her?
We met a while ago. before we joined the clan.
Hmm. Did you travel together?
We've traveled together for quite some time.
Hmm. Where? If you don't mind me asking.
Is there a point to all of this?
Maybe? We're just trying to get a picture of where she's been and everything, what she's gone through.
We came from the south. I met her just before we got through the winter spite and the Bear Clan found us.
Oh, you met her right before that?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, thank you for your thanks for the chat. Do you like jerky?
Not particularly. We have plenty of that here.
Do you like whiskey?
Haven't had whiskey in a while.
You want to try some of mine?
Kind of hard to distill.
Sure.
It's about one step above gut rot, but it'll keep you warm.
So, so he takes a swig, and he's like, "Thanks."
Pretty disgusting, but it could save your life. And I'm gonna tip my hat, and I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
Have a good night.
You too.
Go trudging along, like,
Choked up.
wasted time leaving me in charge of asking people quick. Okay, get the game running. I keep walking along. I guess I'll go back to the tent.
Okay. So, Greg, what are you doing when you?
Yeah, it's taking the other bottle to go and enjoying the library with Gaia.
Okay. And you're up there for a little while longer, and Petra comes walking back in.
Don't misread this as interest. I'm gonna sit next to you in a chair.
Do you need more help with magic?
Do not read this as interest. These are the softest chairs in the tent. But thank you. And also, yes, but not right now. Out of game, a whole lot of help. In game,
No, thank you. I appreciate it. But no, I'm good. I was just looking to soak into a soft chair. Hey, you want to try some of this really good stuff they got up here?
Gary's gonna take a sniff of it.
It's... Okay.
I'm gonna kind of drink and just wait and watch the people wandering in.
Yeah.
And wait until I see Larak come on in.
Okay. Hey, you're waiting for a while. I mean, Larrick was at the far end of the camp, so it takes a while before the 8 at a time reaches him, and you do see him wander in. He's kind of like looking around, like, what?
I'm drinking the whole bottle, Pat, and it doesn't take me long. So I'm gonna assume I'm passed out in the chair and I miss him.
Okay.
Because
All right.
someone's not drinking it with me.
Yep.
All right. So is anybody else doing anything during this rest?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Arvash is passed out, so that's
Yeah,
that's
I
what
would say
Arvash is.
Arvash is out.
I'm gonna sit on my bedroll in the corner of the tent, and I'm going to start whittling a bear.
All right.
That's it. And I'm probably gonna fall asleep with my hat over my face.
Greg, Geyer.
Passed out.
All right.
Interested in dreaming, not interested in going back into the prime material to do it.
Okay. So, in any case, it is 10 o'clock right now, so let's take a short break here, so we can refresh drinks and that kind of thing, because I can certainly use it. And that, so we'll do that. We got a giveaway here. Arvash, we got another, or Gil, we got another stencil we can do, or?
I am still trying to get my other stencil up and running for Casmer. I had some issues with the pull and peel and the multiple paints.
Ah.
So I have a 3D one coming.
Okay.
I'm trying to. I could try and do another one with the pull and peels, but it wouldn't be. It would have to be just a sort of generic. Another 3 colors as opposed to like trying to do the Tiamat colors.
Okay.
So I could do another one of those.
All right, let's do that then. Let's do a stencil art giveaway.
Let me do that. Give me a sec.
And for those of you
Bam.
that are here, those things are pretty damn cool. I'm like, when Arvash isn't busy making them for all of our viewers, I actually want him to make one for me. So.
We'll talk, Pat. We'll talk.
Yeah.
If I'm getting another one, anyways, we'll talk.
Alright.
But yeah. So, the giveaway is open. You can type !art1. That's !art space 1 to enter. Everyone's allowed 1 entry.
You do need to be a follower.
Yep, you need to be a follower to win. You can enter before being a follower. If for any reason you don't see a message responding that your entry has been received, make sure you typed !art space 1 to get that entry in. But yeah, it's a canvas piece of art where it's a weird dragon ampersand. Kind of a cool idea. Whoever did that.
And it looks like
that
it would fit really well between 2 Ds.
Yeah. Some double Ds. But you can request 1, 2, 3 colors. I can kind of do different patterns if you have an idea. I've done a pantheistic flag. I've done different colors for I've done one for the dragons. I'm working on a Tiamat one right now. Otherwise, I did do one with a sort of camo. It wasn't exactly the camo pattern, but it was the camo colors, which worked out kind of cool. So, yeah, if I don't have a color, you can let me know what colors you want, and I can always go out and get one.
And just looking at it here, it looks like we've got a couple of people that have returned again, and Claire Search History. That's good to see you. And some new people. We got Go With Him, Ladybug 3. Lanare, I do remember that's another name we've seen before, so welcome back. And then we've got Shanuala and XYFM. So welcome to those of you that are new, and for those of you that are returning again, whether it be for the long-time returnees or those people that are just returning for the one of the first few times, thank you very much. We appreciate your viewership. We are going to take a short break here, about 5 or 10 minutes. We will be back with the new day for the heroes. So we'll take that short break now, and we'll talk to you in about 10 minutes.
Woo!
All right.
Oh, it's Pat. Gil, what was that about your stencil woes?
So what I was trying to do a Tiamat one, and so what I'm using right now is basically it's what you use for like a glass or something. You like put it on, and if you like heat it, it's supposed to like melt the glue to it, and then you peel it off, and it leaves like the glue there, right? But
Yeah.
on the canvas, it sticks really nice. So whenever I put it on the canvas, I can stick it and then spray it. But I have to spray it, and then I have to remove the sticky. If I leave the sticky on there, and the paint is allowed to like sit, it will specifically
off.
like, well, no, it'll specifically go underneath.
Oh,
So I only
it's
have
broken.
like, yeah, I only have like 10 minutes of spray painting to work with it, which is my issue. So I can do like 2-3 colors pretty quickly, but if the longer lets it sit, it starts to like kind of do that, like, you know when you like have like a sheet of glass and there's water underneath it, and there's like air pockets and it gives it that weird color. So like it does that I have to be careful with. So okay, I avoid that. With the Tiamat one, I have to use I'm using basically a piece of cardboard and doing an angled, and I'm doing a red, a blue, a green, a black, and a blue. But the problem is because I'm doing that, I can't move the piece of cardboard, otherwise it picks up the paint. So I had to let it dry. Paint, let it dry, paint, let it dry, paint, let it dry, until I did all of them. And I was like, okay, cool, I did all of them, let them dry, pulled up the sticky, and it bled underneath all of the stencil. So my friend was like, has a 3D printer and was like, yeah, I can get you, I can try and print something out. The first one didn't work. The next one kind of worked, so I have to pick it up. I'm gonna need to get little weights to weight it down.
Mm-hmm.
What I really need is like someone with like an industrial 3D printer that I could have them like 3D laser cut like a metal stencil. So it's heavy enough that the spray paint won't blow it up like a sheet of paper or cardboard,
Mm-hmm.
but it's also like precise enough because I tried to cut like a little piece of aluminum that I bought with like my metal cutting saw, and
Yeah.
oh my god, it was just fucking rough. And then my brother brought his grinder out and he was able to like use his grinder with like a metal grinder edge, I guess. But the problem is the edges were so jagged and were so rough that it was like this isn't gonna work. There's too many small little
You
nooks
don't
and
get crisp lines.
yeah. And so I was like, okay. Just the new stencil I'm trying to get up.
Someone with a Glowforge, they can laser cut you the wood template a lot cheaper
Yeah,
than
but
the
like people just
3D.
don't like have it is the problem. That's
Yeah.
that's what I need is someone to just have that.
Well, I've been talking with some other friends looking for an excuse to get an X-Carve, and so you're lending weight to that argument. But
Well,
not yet. So you got to
yeah.
find something else. What about like going on AliExpress and looking up and buying just a shit ton of D&D stickers? Like maybe they have those stickers.
Problem is, so I've seen a lot of things that have it in the reverse. So the problem is what I could do is I could stencil just the logo on there.
Yeah.
But the problem is that's not how I'm doing it. I'm doing it with the reverse logo being a negative space, with the canvas being white, and then spray painting around it.
Yep.
So that's part of the issue is just trying to figure out, a place to get that specific art. I guess I don't know what else to
I'll
call
check
it.
AliExpress tomorrow because obviously in China they have no word for copyright infringement. So, you know.
Sure.
You're surprised that they don't either?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, but if it gets big enough, I'm sure they'll take notice.
Yeah. That's
Well, yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned, but I looked into trademarking my Packer pens, or not trademarking, but having them be official Packer pens. Um, and it's $100,000 a year to do that for the license to use the Packers name. If I wanted another team, that's probably another, 100K.
yeah.
So it's really interesting when you go to Joann Fabrics or other craft stores that sell Packer, they sell Packer cloth for making into Packer blankets. They have the if you look at the price, the little tag on them, it explicitly says for individual use only, not for resale crafts. Like, because
Sure.
Joann Fabric is paying the $100,000, but it's just to sell their fucking Packer fleece, not for you to make Packer pants and sell them. Yeah, so that was interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's fucking nuts.
yeah, 100 grand. Yeah. That's a dollar amount.
Yeah. Put me in, coach.
We are back. So sorry if we left the audio on a little bit and you got to hear us talk about various stencils and other oddities, but now you know what some of us do during the break. Um, so you guys take your long rest and wake up the next morning. Uh, some of you a bit groggier than others.
Eh,
What are you gonna do? Yeah, Arvash, you wake up and you're like, where the hell am I?
Yeah, it's rough. I get that.
I'm gonna go find Arvash because I saw where he was. I saw his feet.
Okay.
Hey, hey, Arvash. Hey, wake up, buddy.
What? What happened?
Yeah, that was some pretty good skelk, wasn't it? Oh my god.
Oh boy, I'm gonna begin my preparations for my spells because oh boy is Lesser Restoration gonna be prepared super fast.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Once you get that going, you got you gotta go talk to guy. His name's Larak. He traveled with your
Larak?
mother. He traveled with your mother before getting here. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He might have some idea about Vasily and him being a piece of shit and selling her and all that. But if you're curious about that, go ask him.
Okay.
If not, we can forget it and go find her.
Um, uh, he traveled with her?
Yeah, he was with the group that before this group. So, you know.
Okay. Yeah. So Pat, I have to go find Larak.
Okay.
I'm being a little vague intentionally because we don't need to discuss Vasily and all that.
Yeah. So I mean, you ask around and eventually you're pointed Larek's way.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna head over there. Find Larak and say, hi. Larak.
Yeah.
Um, Hi. I'm Arvash. My friend Gregomel said that you might be able to help me.
I suppose I could try. I don't. What do you need help with?
Um, my mother, Serene, she was taken and sold into slavery. You said you traveled with her, and I was wondering if you knew anybody else that had been with her.
You kind of have a seat.
I'm gonna sit down and
No.
He sits down. He says, "Look, your mother and I."
Does he have the necklace?
No.
God, shut the fuck up!
Your mother and I escaped the Immortal Kings.
um,
Holy shit.
what were you doing in the Immortal Kings?
Holy shit.
What was she doing there?
I mean, all of us got there through various methods. I even really hadn't discussed it with her. I mean, it really became not important. It was just important the fact that we needed to get the hell out of there. And we found an opportunity and fled here. And I mean, Harkin was the leader of the Bear Clan, and they took us in as indentures. And that was about almost 4 years ago.
Were there any others like her or me?
There were a few other elves, but she didn't seem very close to them.
Damn it. Okay. Well, I won't bother you too much. I was hoping to see if there was others that might have came through, but um Yeah. Thank you for, you know, helping.
Uh,
I'm gonna get up and. Oh, sorry.
so I don't know how much help that is, but sure.
Get up and head back to the tent with the group.
Okay.
Um, they were with the Immortal Kings.
What?
The group, my mother and Larock, they apparently came from the Immortal Kings.
Are you sure?
So, Vasily, Immortal Kings, Bear clan? Is that the history we have?
I guess, but I can't imagine that they just like went from Vasily to the Immortal Kings. I knew they were sold into slavery, but that seems
Jesus, that's
even worse
Yeah,
for him.
you realize
Mhm.
the immortal kings don't buy slaves.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that, I'm guessing is what you're saying, or you're saying like no, I would know that.
No, you guys, Petra, you absolutely would know that.
Yeah, the immortal kings don't buy slaves. They'll just
Thanks.
take.
so maybe I don't know. That's weird.
So he just like handed them over?
It's possible that there's a step missing in this.
There's other information possibly missing, and we got to fill in the blanks. Maybe they stole him from slavers that Vasily sold them to. Who knows? It's possibilities. But either way, what's important now is not the past, but finding her in the present.
Yes. Yeah. We need to follow the scouts to this glacial rift. It sounds like it's gonna be dangerous, but uh, I I like really need to find her.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, that's what we came here for. So
All right. Rise and shine, guys. Let's get the hell out of the tent in this goddamn pickling pit of a hot tub. Oh, oh God, there's sweat
What?
and
Why don't you like when you
things
make
like
the hot tub, make it so that it has like a cleaning property to it, like self-cleaning?
I don't know if
Maybe
I can do that, but I'll try, buddy. That would be water that refreshes every hour. I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
try.
like something that makes it circulate.
But
Well,
then but put things
let's
in the
see.
circulation to like catch and siphon all of the bad things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like some sort of chemical maybe.
Like a filter feeder.
A charcoal
Oh,
do it.
Oh, it's good.
like you use when you make coffee.
Time.
Brilliant.
Does-
All right. Anyway, let's stop standing around this fucking
Yeah,
cesspool
let's go.
stench of sweat and sex and despair and
Wait, people are having sex in the pit? I thought we weren't having sex in the pit.
well, people were having sex in the pit last night, bud. All right, let's get out of here.
Like who?
I'm guessing Gregomel's death.
Your stunned silence is very reassuring.
I was passed out most of the night.
We're gonna leave this. For...
Right, let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys exit the tent.
We're gonna go find Harkin to get one of the scouts to lead us to wherever this rift is.
Okay. You see Harkin is kind of over by where you saw him before. He's close to the pavilion tent and is basically over by where they're feeding everybody right now.
Okay. Is that the big one in the back?
Yep.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Harkin,
Hmm,
do you have a minute?
of course.
We are going to be heading out, and was hoping that you might be able to
Yes,
send
I
us
have
off on a
3 of my scouts that would help.
perfect.
And
Obviously,
he looks over.
I'm
He's
sorry.
Wennick, Thorsid, Juff, and you see 3 of the barbarians get up, grab their stuff, and come over to where he's at. These are 3 of my best scouts. They were the ones that found the rift, or were with the party that found the rift.
What were their names again?
Jeff.
Wennick, Thorsard,
Mm-hmm.
and Juff.
And Juff.
Juff. Wennick and Juff are women, and Thorsard is a guy.
All right.
Sorry, I just like the idea that his name is Jeff.
Her name.
Yeah, me
Her
too.
name is Jeff. Sorry, yeah.
It's not Jeff, it's Juff.
No, it's Juff. I just that's what I'm saying. I was
You
just
know,
like,
but it's Jeff.
you're in this land of like actual names, and then it's just like, oh yeah, by the way, his name's Jeff. So Jeff. Well, perfect. Is there anything that we need to have ready with us before we go? Anything that you can? I'm talking to the scouts. Anything that they could let us know would be best.
Cold weather gear.
Got that. I'm gonna make sure I got my spells prepared this time before we go. Let's see.
Weapons and a sharp eye.
Oh. So, do you guys think Firestorm would be better or Reverse Gravity?
Oh, I'm gonna get
Means-
long rest.
Yep.
I mean,
Who am I kidding? We know Arvash.
yeah. I was gonna say. Plus, if these are frost giants, they probably don't like fire.
Maybe, I don't know. Either way, I am gonna have transfer via plans just in case. So Pat, I'm just preparing my spells via D&D Beyond really quick,
Alright.
so that I have them already. But otherwise, Arvash doesn't need anything else. If we have our cold weather gear and all of our stuff, we can head out.
Geyer and Gregor ready to head out.
I'm ready to go.
Alright, so the scouts grab their gear and start to head out, or past the pavilion tent.
All right.
And they start to head up towards the northeast, and it's a couple of hours that you travel.
Okay.
The day is still windy, but it doesn't appear to be. There's not as much snowfall. So while gusts are picking up snow off the ground and blowing it, the visibility is much clearer. And after a couple hours, you can start to catch glimpses of a mountain range, and that seems to be the direction that the scouts are headed. And you see, as every once in a while, they kind of look to the ground and look at what's going on, and then seem satisfied by something and continue on the direction that they're going.
Great.
Hey Petra, can you just
Yeah.
keep an eye on where we're headed, so if we need to head back, we have a good idea how to get back.
Yep.
Perfect.
Put it in my noggin.
All
All right. Just making sure that we have a good idea how to get back to the area.
Hmm.
But we're gonna keep going with the group then.
Yep. And I'm gonna pay attention to the route that we're taking and what direction we're going, and all that kind of thing.
Hey, Arvash,
Yeah.
as you guys are traveling along, you start to get the impression that uh, Wennick is paying close attention to you, but trying not to be, like she's paying close attention, but trying to be surreptitious about it and failing.
Ooh. Okay.
Uh,
I'm not gonna do anything outwardly. I'm not gonna change anything, but good to know.
and you guys, as you guys continue uh, further up, you get to the point where you're kind of at the foothills of this small mountain range, or smallish mountain range when you consider the ranges that you're used to seeing. And the scouts stop you, and Winnie steps forward and she's like, "The rift is there. Uh, there are caves nearby that you could use as a camp, and somewhere that you could leave to in order to
Cleave to.
uh, tend to yourselves after battle, or if you need
Mm.
other means of care, you can do that."
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very. Yeah. Are you Is this where we leave you, or are you going to
We'll take you
stick
to,
around for the excitement?
we will take you up to one of the caves, but then we must return to the clan.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Mm. Okay.
I mean, so with that, Arvish can turn and say, this is gonna be a hard fight. Make sure we're all ready.
We can't just fight all of these.
No, we're not gonna fight, but there's no way we're getting in without something going on. Have you met us, Gayer?
Yeah, I guess what we could try and do is go
our
discreetly. Try and sneak in there. Try and get people out,
Two concentration.
but also be ready for shit to hit the cartwheel, as it were.
I mean, I guess one of the plans would be I did keep transport via plants. If there's some sort of tree or large enough plant structure, we could use that, but I don't know if there's going to be one out here.
Yeah, when you guys are going up there, this is frozen tundra. There's not anything, there's no tree that's going to be big enough for you guys to step
Sure.
into.
Wouldn't happen to have transport via rocks, would you?
That's called grabbing onto a boulder and rolling it down a hill.
What about transport via ice? Just looking
No.
at the resources available here.
Yeah. I can assure you that I only have one transport via, and that spell is via plants.
If we get people out, we're gonna be running across the tundra. Can we get them into a large cave and then stone shape the entrance? Thus,
Dome shape?
yeah, make us invisible.
I don't have anything like that.
You don't? Oh,
To make us invisible? No.
Yeah, I can go invisible.
You can go invisible.
See us, but they would be able to see
Oh.
us hiding.
Actually, you know what?
or like,
I might have something that could help with that, but it wouldn't make us invisible. It just would make it less likely to find us. I
Okay.
could.
Trace.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 4 minutes really quick to prepare a 4th level spell.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Who
Oh,
did we
stick
lose?
Died.
We just lost Justin
Mm.
and Tim. There they
And
are.
they're back.
Sorry, weird.
What happened?
I don't know. It says our browser failed to decode the video.
There was a network hiccup.
Oh, we're back.
Yeah, we don't have video on it yet, though.
Maybe
I've
we
got-
don't want video on them.
I've got sideways head Justin.
Oh, coming back. Hold up.
Okay.
Figuring that out right now. Oh, yeah. And here we. All right.
The handsome's back.
And they're back.
All right, let's go get killed by giants.
We fun.
Yeah.
All right. So
Sounds
you
like
guys,
a bad idea.
you guys continue on with the scouts, and they lead you up, and you can see as you get closer, you see that there are two like tall mountain peaks that kind of come together, and you can see that there is a rather large glacier that's coming down between the two peaks, and within that glacier there is a most pronounced kind of rift right in the middle of the glacier that appears to go back into inside of the mountain range, or back inside of the glacier that's on in the mountain range.
Hmm.
And they lead you up and then off to the side to an area, and as you're going up, they point out, and you can see there's a couple of cave mouths, and this mouth here, this cave here, is probably the best that you're going to find.
Okay. Thank you very much for your assistance. We will do what we can to get everyone out.
About how many got taken, actually? That's a good question.
What's that?
About how many got taken?
I believe there were 15 that were taken.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Mm.
How long does it look like it would take for us to get up there, Pat?
Not very. I mean,
Within the hour of getting, I just know because with the snow and like getting to it, is it gonna take more than an hour? Do I think?
it's probably about an hour, maybe a little bit more.
Okay. We're gonna hold off just yet. I'm gonna hold off casting Pass Without a Trace just yet.
Okay.
Because I wanna have Pass Without a Trace when I think we're within the hour. I want to be able to have it up as we're getting in.
Okay. All right. So
Okay, let's
you
do
go
it.
about an hour, and you come up to the entrance to the cave or thereabouts. You cast Pass Without Trace.
Yep.
And
Oh, do we have a new map?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. Well, it looks like a cave.
All right. Who's going first? I mean, I could
Take the rear.
just to be able
I
to see what's ahead. Wait,
I
no,
can-
actually, I can't see. Why am I volunteering to go at the front? Is there light in here, Pat?
Nope.
Ah,
I did not prepare dark vision.
no!
I was thinking we were gonna be like outside.
Wait, my
Oh boy.
darkness, no parents.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. With that, that's not gonna be helpful. So she can't see anything?
Not beyond like 20 feet or so into the cave because of the
Okay.
ambient light from outside.
Yeah. Um, alright, so someone's gonna have to stay with her to make sure that she can get through.
Or
I don't want to be a burden.
Sorry, what were you
light a torch.
Yeah, give away our position?
Yeah, let her go way out front.
All right.
No, I mean you're not wrong. I think at this we're probably gonna have to light a torch. Otherwise, she's not gonna be able to do anything. Um,
Everybody give me perception checks, please.
oh
Okay.
boy.
What are we getting attacked by?
Perception roll.
Oh shit.
Hey. 28 for
we may be a
Arvash.
little bit away from being able to do that. Could you roll perception for us?
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, we had to reset VTT and it is.
That's okay. Yeah, it takes a while to
Sure.
get you back in. Not a problem.
Sorry.
Didn't think about that after the network issue.
That's all right.
Oh,
That's appropriate
For which one of us, Pat?
for Guy error.
Oh, okay.
What a guy roll.
0.
All right.
Oh,
Fun.
here we go. Come on, baby.
All right. My dice are as hot as they were on Wednesday. So Gregomel has 15. Petra and Arvash, you're as you come in, you hear kind of faintly from further in the cave. You hear just this
Crunching?
Pat's got a chicken thigh.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
oh my goodness.
Does it sound like it's coming from like the on the map, the northern tunnel or the tunnel to the left to the east?
north, like kind of towards the northwest. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Sneak on up there. Wait, your sneaky spell, right?
I'm assuming we have like another 10 minutes of
Yeah, you still have plenty of time on
Pass
Pass Without
Without Trace.
Trace.
Okay.
Again, the problem is going to be
yes.
Petra. You can't see anything.
Yep.
Gregomel,
What?
why don't you go up ahead really quick? Just see what's up there. We can hear some like crunching.
No,
Sounds
we,
like
can't, we can hear some crunching. In fact, now I don't want to do that.
Shh.
Okay.
Keep your voice down. We need to know what's up ahead.
Fine. All right. I'll go take a look.
All right.
Pat, very cautiously and very much attuned to listening for a crunching sound. I want
Okay.
to sneak ahead.
All right. You guys got VTT up yet?
I can give you rolls, but no map yet.
Okay, not yet. Okay.
You want stealth?
Yes, please.
I'd be happy to pass a stealth. Uh-oh. I clicked roll.
25.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think the dice animation.
It's a,
There you go.
25. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that add the 10 from Pass It on a Trace?
no, it does not. So 35.
35. If Gaia got to roll 2d20 and add them together, he would still be unlikely to see.
Waiting to see what he
Good
What he
friggin'
sees.
luck. Nothing. So, all right. So, as far as you know, you're still sneaking along.
I'm looking for whatever the fuck is eating bones in here, Pat. So, can I roll to see if I hear it now that I'm closer?
Sure.
All right, cool. So, perception, here we go. I can't see what the roll is, so let me know.
15. So, not yet.
Ah, fuck. All right, I'm gonna inch forward, half speed, another 15 feet.
Okay. You got a
God,
map
that
yet?
Arvin. Say again?
I said, do you have a map yet?
Oddly enough, no, but I'm watching on the screen what's going on with great intent.
Oh, you're watching the
The
Twitch cast?
Twitch. Yeah.
So there you
It's
go.
slightly delayed, but
As you
Oh.
step forward, you see what appears to be a two-headed troll with
Yeah.
4 arms.
Oh no.
Eh,
Oh.
Didn't we fight like something like that before, Pat?
speaking of 2d20 for perception,
Yes, you did, as a matter of fact, Arvash.
Oh my God, no.
All right. I'm gonna. Do I see any other? No, I only see that one.
Just the one.
Yeah. Well, that's not a pro. We can kill that, no sweat. Pat, I'm gonna. So I want to move down and to the left, so I'm just around that corner, but can still see it, and I want to shoot it. I found it. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't have a map, I can't target. Shit. What happened to our fucking map? What took our map?
You are targeted.
Pat, can I hand crossbow that with sneak attack because it can't see me, presumably?
You certainly can try.
Boy.
I don't like the way you said that. Oh, can you roll that? Because I can't target it, so I can't attack it.
I targeted for you.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay.
I should have said something.
No, that's fine.
Let's
That's
see
not
if it
bad.
works. I don't know if it'll work or not, but go ahead and
I'm gonna try it. This
Yeah.
is kind of interesting.
yeah. I
All
mean,
right.
see if you can.
Crossbow hand. No, it's not letting me.
It says
That's
you need
really
to,
weird.
saying you need to target something.
Yeah,
Okay.
weird.
All right. Let's see what happens if I hit this thing.
I'm gonna restart while you're doing that. Yeah.
All right.
Not just Foundry.
oh my gosh, look at that thing.
Is it mad now, Pat?
You got to
Oh!
be kidding me.
Oh!
Oh, that's a
Oh.
nat 20.
Yeah.
For me?
Nat
Yeah.
20.
Thanks, Pat.
wait, Gregor has 20s on his dice?
No, Pat does though.
I
so
do. I rolled 4.
I'm using Pat's dice.
So now I got to do sneak attack.
It's critical sneak attack.
Oh,
Yeah, boy.
Sheesh. So another, was that 5 die 6? So it's another, or 7 die 6.
7 now.
So it's another 42 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
plus the actual hand crossbow. Don't forget that.
Don't forget my
Yeah,
3
the 11 points from the hand crossbow is already taken into account.
Okay.
yeah, but the hand crossbow dice get doubled too.
Yeah, that should be calculated in already.
It's already, yeah, it already calculated.
Okay. Give me a number. We're still logging in.
A number of for the damage?
Yep.
Yeah.
2668 and 13, so
81.
81 points of damage.
A channel.
Yeah. Ah.
So yeah, you guys see Gregomel, or no, actually you don't. Never mind.
Nobody.
Yeah, we don't even know
Nobody
what's
You
going
even know what
on.
he did. You made that great attack and no witnesses.
Yeah.
However, you do all hear this just bestial roar of something, just an
Uh-oh.
agonizing pain, and it's just
I think Gregor fucked up.
and then you
Oh.
and I need everybody to roll initiative. Hang on a second.
All
I need to
right.
put you all into combat first.
What the hell? Give us our fucking map.
Go to the. We don't need it right now. You can go to the fist.
How am I doing this?
Not good.
Yeah, that's very bad for you. That's pretty good for me.
I think I needed to restart the browser. That was what did it last time.
Wait.
Well, I think
All right,
it's
Arvash, I'm waiting on you still
Yep.
for.
All right.
Okay, unselect everybody and stop twirling around.
Figure out. Yeah, I was trying to get it back to normal. I didn't know I was doing that. I'm sorry. How do I
On the PC, it's control and then your mouse wheel.
Oh.
I don't know what it is on Apple.
I don't have an Apple. I have a Microsoft Surface.
No, well then it'd be control and then your mouse wheel. All right,
Oh.
and considering that it is 10 to 11, we'll pick it up from here next week.
Probably a good. Yeah.
You guys,
I
after
really got
that first hit, you
mixed
guys should make short work of this thing. Wow.
Yeah.
That was like half its hit points in one like.
I was gonna say, nice
Oh,
of you to start
yeah.
that health for us there, Pat.
You guys are gonna get a real false sense of security on how easy it is to kill these.
Yeah, right?
Look, they go down in 2 hits. We can kill them.
Okay, we
right.
could do this really
Well,
easy.
2.5.
All
One
right,
of them was from
so
Dragon Ball, so
let
that's a
us
half hit.
close out our giveaway.
You do
I
make great
did,
disservice.
Okay.
So I close out the giveaway. Ryu, you are the only one that was entered, so you automatically win the canvas. I still owe you a black, red, and grayish one for your tiefling. So I will check with you on Wednesday what we want to do for colors for a second one.
Or who knows? Maybe you can do a D.
Or yeah, you should get a thing for a D. Yeah.
If you win 3 times, you get the whole set.
There you go.
So, again, guys, thank you very much for sticking around. Thank you very much for allowing us to entertain you while we entertain ourselves with this great game, Dungeons and Dragons. As you can tell, we're all just having a blast here, and we love having you guys along with us. It makes the whole thing that much more enjoyable. So, with everything the way it is right now, stay safe, stay healthy. Above all else, be good humans to one another. And we will see you here again next week, the same time, where you can see how quickly they can get rid of this troll and then on to the rift
More
of
trolls.
the frost giants. So thank you all for being here, and we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Everybody.
Bye.